right, let's get some grounding in. Filming a YouTube video for the month of August. Since I'm traveling so much. I'm gonna do I'm going to 5 places. Florida, Cali, Jersey Shore, New York City, Hamptons, Rhode Island. It'll just be like 6 workouts, 6 meals, like all 6 locations for how to travel and be healthy. All right, here we go. I'm also very sick right now. Thought I'll be able to get a workout in for the first location. I was supposed to go with my dad this morning, but I messed that up. Just got back from Europe, so we're a little sick, but right now, getting that infrared light from the sun, amazing for your health, red light as well. And then we took off the Hermes slides to get some grounding in. Water amplifies grounding if you didn't know. So, discharging into the ground, getting rid of all the acidity in me. It's great. It's 10 a.m. right now, wish I had gotten up a little more early and got, but let's get the day started. No, my dad just pulled up. He's getting that fasted walking in. Huh? I don't know. I've seen them before though. It's like a ripstick, I think. I don't even think there's a motor on it.
We leave in like 5 minutes? Is that good? We're here in Punta Cana. It's a lovely place. There's a lot of poverty around. Once you get outside the resort, you can buy bananas for like 1,000 for a nickel. Oh, there's the police. I gotta go.
All right, we're gonna do the first workout. Ready? Yep. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, I'm taking a break at 32. Wow, you're doing a lot better than I thought. Whew. You did 50? Yeah. I'm at 42.
See if you can get 250.
I might just make.
You can't put this on. You can't put this up. You'll be embarrassed.
51.
Yeah, but you stopped so many times. If I stopped, I could have gotten to 55 or 60.
53. Alright. That's my work. Huh?
Finish?
Yeah. I beat Dad.
The push-up?
Yeah. Only by 3 though. I'm surprised you can do 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. There we go. And the meal this morning, because I thought I was doing a workout, was a high protein, high carb, low fat meal that absorbs fastest pre-workout. So I had white rice that Mom cooked with saffron and some cod. Cod is very low in fat, very low calorie, and some kimchi. Let me talk to you guys what I want to show you for this YouTube video. It might be 2 parts because there's a lot of travel. Let me tell you why I'm sick, what happened this morning. Let me show you what I'm eating right now. So, I ate half of this before the workout because I thought I'd be ripping chest and shoulders with my dad, but some problems getting around here. It's like a gated thing, so they didn't let me through. So, before heavy lifting sessions, when I want to get, most bang for my buck, I do high protein, high carb, low fat. Started doing this around 3 months ago. Most of the time I was a very high fat diet, but I've been changing that a lot also because we're trying to get leaner. So we went with cod, which is extremely low fat fish. Super high in protein. So like a whole fillet from Butcher Box, link in bio by the way, is 80 calories and like 20 grams of protein. So insanity. White rice, used to not have white rice, but now I'm back on that. There was kimchi in here also, but I ate that. Usually wouldn't put this on, but this is grass-fed bone marrow. My mom made a huge I love it. Made a huge pot of it. My body's just craving it, but this is very high in fat. This right here is power, but this right here is also, this is 80 calories. I measured it out, which is crazy. This is like, you know, a whole bowl of baby carrots or, you know, blueberries. So not the best if you're trying to cut, but one of the best superfoods out there, also for collagen, for skin, etc. We're gonna eat the other half of this now. Usually wouldn't put this on in a pre-workout meal like this because I just want to keep the fats low or non-existent, but my body's craving it. I don't know what happened, but I've been sick for the last 2 days. Crazy diarrhea. So I don't think I've been really absorbing a lot of the food I've been eating. So I'm not excited. That's a bad way to put it. I'm interested to see what I am on the scale now because I was just in Europe. I gained a lot of weight there. But for this YouTube video, like I said, we're 6 locations. So along the way, I want to show you guys, you know, how I'm staying healthy on the road. Luckily this time I'm staying in the US for a lot of this travel. But I want to show you guys, you know, what I eat, who I'm with, how I'm working out, and then also what I'm doing on the business side, what, you know, goes into being a content creator, a Team USA athlete, you know, living this healthy lifestyle while balancing all that. But I'm also excited to show you guys, you know, what I'm building behind the scenes. Because part of this travel is for work. Hamptons is work, New York City's work. California is to see my new niece, my brother-in-law and sister, but that's also kind of work. I'm gonna show you guys, you know, all the supplements I bring when I travel. But this might be a 2-part YouTube. Also, another thing I want you to notice during these travels is I'm gonna get leaner, or I'm gonna try to. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna be getting leaner the more we go on. So right now I think it's like August 4th or 5th. And I'll show you over the progression of like 2 to 3 weeks. I'll probably lose some weight and gain muscle. See you guys tomorrow. Speaking of business, actually, my head of marketing just texted me. So I'm building out my, also, I think I want to show you guys how I have a one-on-one coaching business now, how I'm building that, how I deal with clients, how I'm helping people, you know, fix their health, get fit, health consulting, fitness coaching, whatever you want to call it. We kind of stopped the marketing for a while because I was busy and I was at World Championships. We posted one story yesterday and he texted me and I was worried. I was like, dude, because we're hiring a new sales team now. The current sales team he doesn't like. I don't really deal with the marketing side. I deal with top of funnel and fulfillment. So he handles everything in between, a lot of the back end systems. But I told him I didn't want to post this story because I was worried about how many inbounds, because I wanted to have everything in place before I get a bunch of new clients, and because I wanted to focus on content and make these videos. But he texted me this morning, holy fucking inbounds. Never seen this many on an offer. Bro, if you sustain this lead flow, I promise $100,000 a month will be very easy. And I was interviewing a new sales team to handle, you know, this huge traffic. And great problems to have. I'm just a little worried about my bandwidth the next, you know, 3 weeks while I'm traveling. I'm excited to show you guys, you know, the business side of being a content creator when you have a, you know, business on the back end. You're not just dealing with brand deals. I also have a lot of brand deals coming up, so I'll show you guys how I'm editing those and what we're doing. Also, yeah, a lot of stuff, sorry. I'm also gonna show you guys the regular day-to-day schedule. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow in terms of what's on the priority list. Priority list on for, actually I'll do this now, so always fully booked. So for today, booked off time with my parents at 2:30. I have a call with a merch team. So US Fencing, Team USA Fencing and I are doing a clothing company. So I'm gonna design that. That's cool, I'll get rev share of that. And then 2 sales calls. And then I have to edit videos for my main account, my second account, TikTok, post all those. I'll post that on the drive when I go with my parents right now to the alligator farm. And then dinner tonight with my parents, we're getting sushi. So I gotta account for that in terms of how many calories that might be. But right now we're probably 400 calories in for today and it's 11 a.m. All right, that's enough rambling. But I'll see you guys later. Remember, video is Florida to California to the Hamptons, to the Jersey Shore, to New York City, back to my hometown, and then Rhode Island, Compton, Rhode Island. So excited to bring you guys along for the journey. Maybe a 2-part video, we'll see. It's a nice little break. Now we're back on the clock. Just had some bone broth and 1 singular pasteurized egg. This is where I've been parked for like the last 2 days here. Like I said before, head of marketing doesn't like our current sales team. So now I am back to doing the sales calls. So I'm hoping this is gone in, you know, 2 days because we have a shit ton of, let's go. All right, I gotta change the color filter now, 1 sec. I think that's good. Anyway, so now I'm back on the clock with the sales calls, but I'm gonna relocate to the casita because I love my dad and mother, but they'll just walk right into this and be nosy. And I'm a little embarrassed to do a sales call in front of them. So unfortunately I can't record that, but I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's next for work. Got some moringa tea, Cheers. Love you too. Yeah. Like this mug of me you still have when I was 12 in this.
You got a C rating.
Yeah. So we got 10 minutes till the sales calls and then the clothing call to design the clothing brand with the designers. And we go straight to dinner with my parents. So we gotta redo the outfit for something that applies to all that because I don't have time in between because I want to just edit on my phone if there's any breaks in between the calls or anything. So right now we got the zoo fit. You got the Margiela Gats, but I think we're gonna swap those out because I don't want to get them dirty. We walk after dinner, so quick fit change. A little get ready with me right now. All right, I think we got the fit that works for all three stuff. And tonight we're getting sushi. So saved enough calories tonight to get a bunch of sashimi. So one thing, from this morning, is that it doesn't seem like an opportunity. I have been so sick the last 2 to 3 days waking up. Feels like I have the flu or something. Guys, if you're sick, get outside. Get in some sunlight. In hospitals, patients that are put closer to a window where there's sunlight, where there's a view and sunlight can come in, post-surgery, those patients are checked out of the hospital sooner than the post-surgery patients who are put in the dark corners and just under blue light and fluorescent light. So the sun is power, infrared light, tons of healing abilities, red light as well, sunrise, sunset. Get outside, get some movement in, get your feet on the grass if you're ever sick. It's seriously so powerful. The worst thing you can do is just stay inside and scroll and just be under artificial light. I already feel so much better than I did this morning. I was in shambles. I should have filmed when I woke up because I could barely speak. If you're sick, get out there and go and be in nature. Be like a human. That's what's gonna help you feel the best after. The most underrated thing you can do for your health is this thing right here. Don't be scared of the sun. No workout for today, guys. And the sickness hammered me. Watched the sunrise at like 6 a.m. with my parents and I felt great at the beach. Then we're on the course and I felt horrible. So no run today. Good amount of steps in, but feeling pretty bad. So this is what we're eating for recovery, first meal of the day. So we got fried egg, cooked in, coconut oil, extra virgin coconut oil. Got a hard-boiled pasteurized egg. We got beet kraut, nitric oxide. I'm gonna need good blood flow and just oxygen in all my cells because I'm feeling horrible. But we're gonna bounce back tomorrow. Tomorrow we leave for Cali. We got organic blueberries. We put elderberry syrup, which is ancient method to heal. Huge antimicrobial properties in there. Also organic raw honey and elderberry syrup. And then we got some pasteurized turkey burgers, 2 of them. Macros on these go nuts. So this is 240 calories all together and I think 50 grams of protein, so insanity. Then we put some beef tendon and more grass-fed bone marrow on there just because I need the collagen right now. We're opening up a new cohort of people I'm going to be working with one-on-one. Head of marketing was concerned about opt-ins, but I posted one story after taking a long break from marketing it on my Instagram accounts and social media accounts, and we already have like 100 opt-ins. So now it's just a question of figuring out who are high-quality clients because I'm not working with everyone. I only want to work with high-quality people who want to put in the work. We have a system in place in terms of figuring out which clients would actually work well with me, utilizing my time best so I can just get these people from A to B as fast as possible. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one, in the description of this YouTube video, I'll put a link so you can book a call with my team, see where you're at. We can assess whether or not you're a good fit. You're stuck in your body your whole life, guys. It determines everything, how you feel, how you look, how you treat other people, how other people treat you. You're a good brother, sister, husband, wife, father, son, daughter. So treat your body with respect, fuel it properly, so you can feel good. Take care of all the responsibilities you can. There you go. First meal of the day. All right, peace. We touched down in Cali. So I left my parents. I'm now with my sister and brother-in-law in the San Francisco area. They got a newborn baby. I do not want to have kids. And apparently this baby's like chill too. And it's just been crying, bro. Baby's a lot. She's adorable. It's crazy I'm an uncle now. It's a lot having a baby in the house. But we touched on yesterday. My sister and brother-in-law and the newborn are actually vegetarians. Usually I'd be cooking meat when I stay with these guys, but out of respect, I've been going full veggie mode. So tomorrow I'm gonna film actually a full day of eating as a vegetarian. But right now, it's currently 5:45. I'm about to go on a run, maybe 2 miles, maybe 4. We'll see how we feel. 21 hours fasted, so I haven't eaten in 21 hours. And that's just cause sometimes when I travel, I feel like it's just easier to not overeat. And usually I wouldn't have to do something like this in this situation. I have access to a kitchen, I have access to my own food, but when I do travel and you're eating out a lot, sometimes it's a lot easier to just you know, have one meal a day. And I don't recommend that for everyone, you know, unless you understand how to properly hit your protein in one meal, which I know how to do. But the reason why I did it is I had a ton of work, jam-packed schedule today. I also wanted to spend time with my family. You save a lot of time just not eating. And sometimes my productivity is just a lot higher. You need to have the proper protocols in place, proper hydration, properly supplementing with a full spectrum amino acid, which I love to do. I've taken about 3 or 4 servings today just to preserve muscle mass. I took some before this because I'm about to go on this run and there's nothing in me. When there's nothing in you and you go on a run, your body's gonna go to glucose. It's gonna check your bloodstream, you got no glucose. You know, my glycogen levels are extremely low. I have no glycogen storages. You know, give my muscles amino acids, give my body the building blocks to build protein. Try to lose as much muscle mass, I can tap into more fat, you know, during these long fasting windows. About to rip this run, excited for that, and then I'm excited to show you guys what we're eating after, because now I get to really have a big meal. Still trying to get lean. I'm currently 161. I haven't been this light in a long time. Obviously a lot of that's water weight, etc. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna show you guys a little full body push or full body pull session in with my brother-in-law and one of our friends here in the Silicon Valley. Big crypto guy. Let's hit this run. Excited, let's go. I'll be back in a bit and show you guys what I'm cooking up. It'll be a huge anabolic, nutrient-dense spread. So I'm pumped for that. All right, finished with the run. Did about 4.5 miles, 22 hours fasted now. So probably got around, you know, almost 20,000 steps today. Here's a good hack. If you're trying to get your steps in, that's the way to, you know, really lose body fat, low impact. Not gonna lose muscle mass walking, unlike running. But good hack I like to do is like to do work, pace around the kitchen island while I do that on my phone or take calls like that. Or go outside and walk, actually get in the outdoors. But I only use wired, I always use wired headphones, but when I run, gotta use the wireless. So slight EMF exposure in my brain. But yeah, feel great. About to whip up a crazy meal, get to eat a lot and still be in a caloric deficit, get leaner. Because we fasted all day. If you guys want to check out my runs also, I post on Strava and I use Runna to track my runs. That's how I track my runs. If you guys want a free trial for that, I think it's my Instagram bio. But a lot of people ask me questions about running. I only started running really like a couple months ago. I'm not a good runner. I did it for a brand deal with Runna. Signed up for the Lululemon 10K, which was awesome. Glad I did it. I do incorporate running, you know, into my routine time to time, maybe weekly now at this point. Very light, no more than 4 miles, maybe 5 at times. But I'm no runner by any means. It's all zone 2. I don't like the high impact stuff. I don't want to get injured, you know, lose muscle mass in the process. I like to keep it low impact, like 10-minute miles is really what I do. I stay in zone 2. I like it now. It's good for, you know, your mental health. It's great to, you know, work your cardiovascular system, and it's a great way to get in steps faster and just burn calories faster. But, you know, if I had all the time in the world, I would purely focus on walking to, you know, get into great shape, because that's gonna, 0 chance of you losing muscle, you know, walking. But running, you're gonna lose some muscle mass in the process. You know, running is very therapeutic. So I do like it at this point when you get in that flow, but it's tough. You know, it's a great way to lose weight, but a lot of people say they get a lot hungrier when they run. So one thing I recommend, if you don't want to, you know, increase, you know, your appetite and you're trying to lose body fat, is hop on the bike for your cardio or do walking, because that's not going to increase your appetite. For me personally, though, running actually reduces my appetite. So I was starving before that run. A mile or 2 in, my appetite's completely gone, and I'm going to eat because I don't like to eat too late, close to bedtime. You know, I'm not hungry at all anymore after the run. Basically. So that's actually a pro that I see, but most people don't see that. So watch out if you want to incorporate running into your routine and you're trying to get leaner. I would highly recommend everyone start if their body can handle it, just to see if you like it, because I really liked it and I hated it for most of my life, and now it's going to be something that's a staple in my training. And I do like staying in zone 2 because that's where you're building up endurance to do, you know, actual races. And if I ever get peer pressured by friends to sign up for a race, or, you know, I get another brand deal with a shoe company, you know, Strava or Run, and they want me to sign up for a race, like I won't be in a horrible starting point to, you know, run a half marathon or a marathon one day. I don't know if I'll ever get there. Let's go cook up so I can properly fuel, get some carbs in, refill glycogen storages, bring that right to my muscle immediately, and then high protein as well. Probably a multi-meal dinner. I'm gonna start it off with a lower fat, higher protein meal, like I said before, in Florida. So low fat, high protein, high carb, and then a little bit more fats later in the meal. It all might be a little bit all too close to really see the benefits, but I'm gonna try to stick with that, so let's go. Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, and somebody like random who I never thought would follow you, like one of my business connections, was like, hey, you were at the White House recently. And I was like, how'd you know that? And they were like, I saw you on Mitchell Saren's Instagram reel.
No way.
They're like, I recognized you.
Dude, that thing popped off.
Dude, I know it did.
Like, People hit me
Let's
up
see how
about that all the
political you
time.
guys
Yeah.
can get in the comments.
Yeah, the
Here's
follows
one
I
full
got
day
from
of
that were
meeting
crazy.
at the
Dana
White
White
House.
followed
Yeah,
me,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah, but you also
tons
had,
of people.
You also had Dana in the video.
True. Yeah, but I'm sure like someone saw that and like said to Dana like, "Yo, you're in this kid's thing."
And Dana probably remembered you and was like, yeah, I remember this kid. Like,
This kid was fasted.
he was the Olympian, yeah. And it also helps that Trump spent fucking half his speech being like, we love our Olympians, we love the
Yeah.
Olympics.
You know what's so funny about that? You go to the White House, everybody thinks that you were the one who was invited.
Dude, everybody thinks you were
Yeah,
invited,
I
you
know.
brought me as your date.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Yeah, guys,
like,
this is behind the scenes. That was my brother-in-law. That was not me.
Nah, I don't care. Credit is infinite. Remember,
credit is infinite,
equity is finite.
but equity is finite.
First lick in 23 hours. Oh. First meal post run. We're gonna eat this while we cook everything else. Low fat, high carb, high protein. Not that high in carb, but we just got grass fed, low fat ciggies, my go-to skier. This is the quickest meal you can make. So this is 38 grams of protein and 280 calories for all this. Berries are gonna give you a ton of vitamins and minerals, crazy amount of antioxidants as well. Top 3 most nutrient dense fruits you can get out there for hitting your micronutrients every day. So, there you go, cheers. I have one of these things every fucking day. He has like 5 of these a day.
I definitely clear through an entire tub of skier
Yeah.
per day.
I do at least half a cup a day, and then the other dessert bowl you have is the low fat cottage cheese one with berries.
Yeah, yeah.
That's also fire. Alright, the rest of the meal we're cooking up. We got egg whites. Usually I would love their pasture raised, but these are organic. Super high in protein, crazy cutting food. We're doing 2 eggs. Might throw actually 1 more full egg in there as well. We got quinoa, one of the few plant proteins with a full amino acid profile. Spoiling myself today with some bread, but they had some Ezekiel sprouted bread in there, which is actually power. So you don't find this too often. This is super clean, you know, none of the flour is bleached. It's not fortified or enriched. So this is one of the few breads I'll have. We got mushrooms, and we're gonna throw some arugula in there. So we're gonna make a big ass bowl. Honestly, we're not even halfway with our protein yet. So we got a long way to go. About to cook this up on a non-toxic pan. Don't use Teflon, guys. Stay away from the forever chemicals. Did a crazy haul today. Absolutely nuts. It's one of the first things I like to do when I land when I'm traveling. But we got daikon. You ever fuck with daikon? I bet you haven't. And then we got baby carrots and radishes in there. So we're eating like a hobbit in this little bowl. Power, there's colostrum in there. We gotta have that for the meal, bro.
Well, no, this is for the baby. This is not for you.
Come on, bro. You're getting in my games, bro. Real sea salt flakes. Real fucking sea salt, not table salt. Toasting this in the back. Garlic power. What else we got here? Ooh, lemon garlic seasoning. Oh, this is power. It's got onion, sea salt, lemon powder, rosemary, lemon. All right, this is a very convenient seasoning. Now, what I like to do with veggies like this is just throw in a little reverse osmosis water. Add a top, just let it chill on super low heat. Super easy to make. Usually I wouldn't double pan, usually I just throw it in the pan after I cook my protein, which would usually be like ground turkey, ground beef, chicken, grass-fed beef, pasture-raised turkey, pasture-raised chicken. Tons of seasoning in there, tons of flavor. And guys, eggs, pasture-raised eggs are one of the healthiest foods out there. Top 2 in terms of most nutrient-dense things, in terms of hitting all the vitamins and minerals you need. Crazy bioavailable protein, full amino acid profile. Eggs are power. Don't fear your eggs.
Give me your hand. Hold on. Tell me if it's the right temperature for the baby.
Dude, this is my sister's milk, bro.
Sister's milk.
It's
Temperature?
cold.
It's cold?
I don't feel a temperature on this, honestly. Can you do it on the other side? I feel like I don't have receptor here. Can you like wipe this on?
Alright. Trying to figure out if I need to warm it up more.
Warm it up more.
Warm it up more?
100%. Alright, anyway. Struggle with dairy. Skyr, talking on camera about dairy. Skyr, non-fat Greek yogurt. One of the easier things on your stomach if you want to start including dairy as well.
completely second this.
There you go.
I've had a lot of problems with dairy until I found Skier.
Skyr changes lives, bro.
And that's why I eat a tub a day now. 76 grams of vegetarian protein right there.
Yeah,
per day.
guys, I couldn't have dairy until I was like 23 years old. I started including actual clean grass-fed dairies and raw dairy. Also, stainless steel, wood, and this is a non-stick pan, but it's ceramic, non-toxic by Caraway, which is awesome. Hopefully when this video comes out, I'm already sponsored by them because they're dope. So here's the Ezekiel bread. Looks so good. A little avocado salad on the side. I recommend everyone have at least half or a fourth of an avocado a day because they're powered. Oleic acid, tons of healthy fats, crazy amount of fiber, insane. All right, so we add in the avo. You can hear the baby crying. Raw farm cheese, one of the best cheeses out there. Nature's protein bar. Wow, I'm pumped. I gotta do this fasting. The 24-hour fasting when I travel is, or 1 meal a day is fire. Just get way more work done, and now I get to enjoy this.
You're gonna eat all that?
Dude, I'm gonna eat all this and then like even more after. So I'm only at like 70 grams of protein. This is dope. Nutrient dense, high protein, vegetarian. Who would have thought of making a vegetarian day of eating? Day 2 in Cali done. See you guys tomorrow for the lift. Mile and a half run done. About to hit a full body push. Let's fucking go. Let's do chest. Let's hit chest movement first. Superset with goblet squats. So we elevated goblet squats. So we get quads. Chest, but we don't need this right now. We'll do front squat and then we'll shoulder press with it. Get shoulders a bit. Then next movement, we can do decline push-ups. Okay. On here. Okay. Side lunge. Maybe we could do either calf raises or actually facts.
I hate them, but you gotta do them.
Yeah.
Lunges are great. If you want, you can even do the lunges with this.
We could do that.
Like
yeah,
rear.
Let's do that. Yeah. So superset that with push-ups, and then we need a tricep movement. About skull crushers with this. Is that gonna fuck you up?
Oh, you can do. I can do skull crushers.
Okay, let's do it with that, and then we can.
I think just the bar is sufficient. Though,
Yeah.
for sure. I think adding weights would be weird.
Yeah.
Have you tried it with weights? You can do it. Skull crushers
It'll
with
be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
The bar should be
And
fine.
then we can do lateral raises. All right, guys, full body push. If you guys are listening, every single superset allows us to rest a muscle group. That's good shit.
So you want to do each set to failure?
No, I aim for 10 for the first one.
Okay.
So the content life, we gotta get 2 angles for the fucking Instagram story. If we can get my veins.
Yeah.
Gets me looking vascular.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
As long as we're looking vascular, bro.
You just need a key light and you're good to go. Yeah. Come on. Nice.
Brother-in-law. That's Sparsh, by the way.
Yeah.
Lifting with the Brown Boys. Pre-workout meal. Low-fat cottage cheese, peaches, berries, little cinnamon, and skyr, and some baby carrots. Honestly, wish I didn't have the baby carrots because that's gonna slow digestion, give my muscles and me the energy I need, but definitely feeling more full because of a little bit of baby carrots. Let's go, baby.
Wait, fuck. 48 hours, man.
Fuck.
Explosive.
It's just hard, bro. What I do with my workouts now is before and after workout, do low, like almost 0 fat. I think I had 0 fat.
Wow.
So all high carb, high protein. Because then
The body
it absorbs fastest, doesn't slow digestion. The carbs, protein can immediately go. My muscles be full of glycogen storages.
How long have you been doing this?
Been doing it for the last like 2 months and it's so much better, bro. My diet has changed a lot over the last 2 months. Like my red meat intake has gone down significantly.
Yeah, you were eating a lot already.
Yeah, I used to eat a lot of meat. Like
I still am like,
I'm a lot, like actually like, my diet used to be extremely high fat, now it's like pretty standard. I bet I'm hitting, like 80 grams of fat a day. Yeah, so not like 200, where I used to be.
insane. Yeah.
I used to be getting like 250, 200.
no avocados, no anything, or is that like the only?
I stick to half an avocado a day. The things that I still like very much prioritize for my fats is like egg, like always pasture-raised eggs, and avocados, half an avocado a day max, just because they're so calorie dense.
Potassium, dude.
Huh?
Low potassium.
Actually, I am low potassium right now. I got any potassium today, bro. Fuck.
You know the rules?
Probably, dude, imagine how deep bloated I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Last 2 exercises, guys. Shoulder press with this, full range of motion. This is one of the best shoulder movements for sure. And supersetting that little skull crushers. Turn that alarm off, it's for the squash, should be fine. Butternut squash, super underrated, crazy good carb, great for women in their luteal phase, shout out luteal phase, and super low in calorie, crushes sweet potato, squash, butternut squash, spaghetti squash over sweet potato, any day. But super excited in this with some dumbbell skull crushers, and we're gonna do a little abs, but not gonna film the rest of the workout. I'll show you guys dinner after this. 2,000 calories left. Don't show, we're only repping 10 pounds. It's baby weight.
No, I have it zoomed in. You can't see the weights.
Nice, bro.
You know what?
Little behind the scenes.
I know the hacks.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. First meal, dude, we're only doing vegetarian protein. Yeah. Are you pissed about that? Yeah. Yeah, we got no animal based. So we had 300 calories today. Still have 150 grams of protein to hit. Actually like 130, not that much, but I'm excited. Don't think, we'll hit total 2,000 calorie dinner. We're gonna aim around 1,500. Still wanna keep cutting down for the rest of August. This meal tonight should be power, so you'll see that in a second. Yeah, dude, don't trust those people you see on Instagram when they got the light above them. It's all fucking
You
fake.
just gained 15 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
Do the side pose again with like the triceps, and then and the abs. Yeah, done right there. Clip it right here.
Flip it.
Clip it. Hold up.
First meal of probably 5 more bowls tonight. Pasteurized eggs, organic egg whites with tofu. Your boy's having tofu nowadays.
You want all the veggies?
Tons of veggies, a little bit of avocado. We got that quinoa, and then we got that daikon and radishes, and we're actually going raw. We didn't even cook those. But tons of good fiber in there. Probably going to walk. Yeah, and then tons of spinach in here. And I'll show you dessert at the end. Cooked up some crazy protein pistachio stuff. It's probably 70 grams of protein in here.
Is that spaghetti squash?
Yeah, bro. Look how easy this is, guys. You should put this in the oven. Okay, we put some of the tofu and veggies in there. But yeah, so it's gas. There you go. This is the dessert. Pistachio, high protein Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, ice cream balls. All right, sorry, goodbye. But I'm nasty in the kitchen nowadays. Bro. Little bad ending last night with the baby crying. We got jam-packed schedule for today. Starting from 7 all the way down, we're booked. Ton of work to do for editing. Had some calls for Club Eden. Finalizing a new sales team. What else do we got? Finalizing some brand deal stuff with that cold plunge company. Here's the productivity stack. So we got creatine and electrolytes in the morning. I put in 10 to 15 grams of creatine actually, because it's great for brain health. Makes me feel more dialed in. Super underrated thing about creatine that people overlook is that ton of research coming out now, how awesome it is for your brain. So usually have this in the morning or midday. Sometimes re-up on that. And then we waited an hour. We got that double espresso. And then we're getting some vitamin D. Start the morning off as well. Even if it's cloudy, guys, you're getting way more lux. The amount of light you're getting, way more lux from a cloudy day than inside. It's like 10,000 lux from here. And indoor light's only like 500 tops. So it's a complete difference. So get your morning light even if it's cloudy. Sets you up for energy throughout the day, gets you your vitamin D. And we got some neuro gum as well. So L-theanine, a little bit more caffeine, B vitamins in there. Sometimes I like to rip that. No workout today. Gonna do a little rest day, but gonna get my steps in. So 10,000 steps, mandatory, guys. Gonna do a lot of my calls while pacing outside, and then do my voiceover talking as well. So I'll see if I can get a shot for that. But last night, huge vegetarian meal. One thing definitely with a lot of vegetarian proteins I would say is that you need to prioritize getting non-GMO organic sources, because a lot of the vegetarian proteins are sprayed with so many pesticides. Chickpeas, lentils, soybeans, those can wreck your gut if you don't source them properly. So, the tofu I was having last night with the egg whites, extra firm, which is a lot better for you. And then 100% organic, getting a good company, getting it from a good grocery store as well. You can find an organic single ingredient, not processed cold cut, but oven roasted turkey or oven roasted chicken that's organic, hopefully pasture raised. That's a quick on the go snack for someone who travels a lot. So that, has 2 slices, is like 50 calories and around 11 grams of protein, and it's single ingredient, so no extra, you know, BS in there. That's a great quick protein hack on the go that I'd recommend. Let's dial it in today. I think my sister's gonna come out, talk to the camera for a bit, but been on 2,200 calories here with that 1 meal a day thing. But I think today, don't want to put my body under as much stress anymore. So I think we're gonna have 2 meals today. Have an earlier one around 12, and I've decided it's definitely gonna be 2 YouTube videos because it's a lot of stuff. So I think the first YouTube video will be Florida, California, you know, with family time, and second half, you're gonna want to tune in for that because it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be pretty crazy. Also show you guys how we're staying healthy on the road, what we're getting up to in a lot of more spots left in August. So we got heading to the Hamptons after this, then Jersey Shore, my hometown, New York City potentially for a bit, filming a podcast in my hometown as well, which I'm excited for, with a YouTuber I went to high school with. And then, where are we going after that? Oh, and then Rhode Island. That's gonna be a crazy one. That might be its own video. All right, let's dial it in. So she's about to start posting on social media too. So I'm dialing her in. Content course coming soon. Just make the cover, just slide for the cover. Optimizing your new Instagram right now. I would just slide for the cover, you don't need to. There's a study that just came out, not a study, but a thing that showed what made viral videos, you know, 5 to 10 years ago compared to now. And 99% of whether a short form video is gonna do well now. It's just the hook. Not even if it's filmed with a nice camera like this, the value provided. It's literally all about hook nowadays, which is crazy and annoying. A lot goes into it that most people don't realize. Visual hook, making sure that first 1 second shot is attractive, delivers dopamine from the beginning. You know, your audio hook, what you're actually saying. In addition to that, like a text hook. So the text on screen in the beginning. So there's like 3 components to a hook in terms of getting someone to not scroll. You're always trying to fight against someone's thumb going like this on your video.
You can always set this all up. It has no music on it. You might want to put like music low volume, right?
You can do this one, no music.
Yeah.
Also, long captions. Instagram loves long captions. You want to get people to open up the caption. So I'm gonna add a down arrow emoji on our thing.
You guys recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's just.
We're in a skier emergency.
We're out of skier.
I'm going right now.
Okay.
You need other things?
I mean, probably yes, but I need to solve the short-term skier problem right now.
All right, go get that skier.
All right. Let's go do deep work. And we're collabing on a post.
Collabing. All right, I'm just gonna post this, right?
Yeah, post it.
Oh wait, should I put any?
One day or day one, start posting.
No audio, right? You swear? No audio?
Yeah, you're good. All right, very sunny out, but this is a great way. I love to do work. Doesn't seem like it, but getting in your steps, I know you guys have heard it 1,000 times, but getting your 10K to 15K steps a day is how you get into shape. Great for your mental health, great for your physical health. So I love to do voiceovers and editing, just walking outside, getting in my vitamin D. Usually I don't like to do it. This high UV, sun is powerful, even I'll say that, but we're gonna pace back and forth and just do work and edit. And this really actually burns body fat. This is a great way to get into fantastic shape. One of the best exercises out there. So yeah, literally, I just like to pace back and forth. I can do this like for hours. Right now, editing a hilarious cooking video that I did for my parents. The hook's fire. By 24, my parents thought I'd be pivoting from investment banking to private equity. Instead, I'm a full-time cloud chaser. Fire. I think this will rip. But hit that subscribe so you can see what's coming up next. I'm excited to keep this channel going. Peace.